Hello.
Hey.
Hey,
I think everything you should be able to hear me when I back up too. Okay, you should be good. I'm not going to mess with this one. Huh. Just found something different I've never seen before. Um, let's just wait a minute. Linda, I haven't heard from Linda, so my guess is she might come. So anybody have anything special they're interested in doing today?
I hurt my back yesterday. I hurt
Linda.
my back. So
Like your lower back, your
lower back. So anything.
Okay, yeah, we'll do some stuff for sure. And I do have all the tools out. That I can remember when I used to go into yoga. If you go, especially if you go to like a special session, not just a class or a retreat, when you get into that child's pose where your knees are out and you're sitting on your heels, and when you come forward, and if somebody gets behind you and can like push down on that part, it really feels good. Maybe you need to get your pup to stand on your lower back.
Yeah, I don't think she weighs enough. But
Probably not.
she fell off. She tried to climb on the bed, fell
Yeah.
down. But I'm gonna do feet up the wall after this.
Yeah, that's good. And
That's
just remember, you can do feet up a wall with a block. You know, I, just because my hamstrings are really tight, so I like to use a block or a roller. But if your hamstrings can stretch a little bit more, then yeah, that's pretty good. And then rolling, and we'll do some rolling today too. Okay. Well, let's just wait one more minute, and then we'll start. And anything else? Anybody? There we go. I needed one more minute for Linda.
Eggs, turkey sausage, biscuits, gravy, apples with cinnamon.
Who's doing that? That sounds great.
So I sent them back.
Biscuits and gravy and apples and cinnamon.
Yes, last time I thought it was just a bad batch. But we've been getting a lot of complaints about our grits.
Wow.
So he said, "What can I bring you something else?" I said, "Yeah, bring me."
That sounds really good where they're going.
Then she charged me $2 less than what menu said. Troubles.
Wow. Where was that you were getting all that stuff from Maple Biscuit Company? Okay, I'm gonna mute everybody. Do we have everybody here? Okay, I'm gonna mute. Everybody can hear me, correct? Even when I go back. Okay. Good job.
We lost one of Linda.
Yeah, but maybe she's gonna come back. All right, I'm muting everybody and we'll get started. Let me see how we're doing here. I'm gonna move my mat back a tiny bit. All right, let's just start seated. Yep, we lost Linda. Maybe she'll come back. Just sit in a comfortable position. Being on a chair is fine too. And just make sure your head is over your shoulders, shoulders over waist, waist over hips, and you're grounded into the floor. Have your hands up or down. Let's just take 3 breaths to just kind of center ourselves here. I like to breathe in through my nose, hold for 3 counts, and exhale through my mouth. So let's just inhale. And when you inhale, you're inflating, and when you're exhaling, you're deflating. So inhale as much as you can. So let's try that 3 times. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Do that again. Inhale, hold, and exhale. And one more time. Inhale, hold, and exhale. Let's just keep your shoulders flat down. Drop your left ear to your left shoulder. Come up, chin to chest. Come up, right ear to right shoulder. We're going to do that 2 more times. And breathe. Inhale, and then exhale. Inhale, and we're going to do that again. Exhale, down. Lift your shoulders to your ears and drop again. And one more time. Okay. And then let's drop our ear to our left shoulder, left ear to left shoulder. Let's bring your left hand up and just rest it right above your ear. And slowly raise your right arm. And then roll your wrist 5 times. One direction and the other. And come down. Turn your head so you're looking down. Your hand is resting on the back of your head. And take a couple breaths here. And release and come up other side. So right ear to right shoulder. Right hand comes up right above your ear. Don't press, just rest it there. Now we're going to slowly lift our other arm. Rotate your wrist 5 times in one direction and 5 in the other. Okay, and come down. Turn your head and look down. And come up. And then look over your right shoulder and your left. Right shoulder and your left. And one more time. Okay. And then let's drop your head to the right shoulder. And then if you can, see if you can look at the ceiling. And come back. And we'll do the other side. Drop your ear and then look up. Okay. And then drop your head to the right side and roll it to the left. Roll it to the right, to the left, and to the right. And come up. Take your right arm, put on the outside of your left knee. Put your left arm behind and then just do a little twist here. And breathe. Come back to center. Take your other arm on the outside of your right knee. And when you're twisting, think about taking that left eye over your right shoulder. And release. Let's just walk our arms out forward. Should feel a stretch in your back and your hips. Come back to center. Twist over your right leg. Let's go down again. Come up. Let's go over your left leg and same thing. And let's go forward one more time. Okay. Let's put the soles of our feet together and just bounce our legs up and down a little bit. Okay, let's bring our legs to the edges of the mat. You can be up like this, or you can go down if you want to be down like this, whichever feels better for you. And we're just going to drop our knees. Should feel a stretch right here in that IT band. And we're going to do 2 more. And 1 more each side. Okay. And I'm going to roll my blanket so my pelvis doesn't tilt back, but tilts forward. And I'm going to stretch my legs out in front of me. Let me come back a little bit more. And I'm going to have my feet, my heels are pressing towards the wall in front of me. Should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. You can point your toes and come forward. I'm bending my knees a little bit. And come up. Have your feet, spread your feet a little bit, and we're going to windshield wiper our feet. Mobilize. 2 more each side. Okay. Let's stand up and we'll start and we'll do our feet and then we'll do our shoulders. And then we'll come down and do some other rolling. So let's start. You guys know this routine. Got the stick and we're going to roll out our feet and stretch our toes and mobilize our ankles. So let's put our foot over, or the arch of our foot over the stick. We're going to press down on it. I like to bring my knee over my toe just to get a little stretch in the Achilles in the back and come back. We're going to do that again. And we're going to do it 1 more time. You can see I'm going to different spots on that arch. And then we're just going to roll our foot up and down that arch side to side. And now we're going to roll from the middle. We're going to go up and down. And now we're going to roll from the arch to the ball of the foot. And I like to go over my toes. And then let's do the other one, the entire foot. Okay, let's take the other foot, same thing. We're gonna put our arch on the stick and then put some weight on it. I like to bring my, again, knee over the toe, stretch the back of my leg. I'm gonna do it again, just doing it in different spots of that arch. You can do it in the same spot. Excuse me. And then we're gonna roll up and down, back and forth. And let's roll from the arch to the heel. And let's roll from the arch to the ball of the foot. And then let's do the entire foot. Okay, let's put the stick over to the side. Let's put our feet hip distance apart. And we're going to raise our toes and spread them. And I'm doing my fingers too. And release. We're going to do that again. And release, and one more time. Okay, now we're going to lift our heels and stretch out our toes. We're going to do 5 times each foot. 3, 4, and one more time each foot. Okay, now we're going to turn our foot under so we can stretch the top of the foot. And so put a little pressure on it. And then drop your heel side to side 3 times. Okay. Now we're going to do the other one, same thing. Stretching the top of the foot is straight. And again, drop your your heel. Okay, now grab a ball. And we're going to put the ball on the ball of the foot here. And we're going to squeeze it. And then you can bring your knee over, your toes if you'd like. We're going to back up and back our knee off and lift our toes and spread them. Do that again. Knee comes over your toes and up. And one more time. And then we're going to roll out. Okay, now we're going to do the other one, same thing. So, excuse me. Ball is in the ball of the foot. I'm going to squeeze my toes around it and bring my knee over. And release. And lift your toes and spread them. And do that again. And one more time. And then we can roll the foot out. Can't remember if we did the other one, so you can do it again if you want. Okay, and then let's take our feet are like hip distance apart, and we're just going to roll the ankle. Don't let that hip go out. Keep it straight, and we're going to roll the ankle, the knee, the hip 5 times in one direction. And let's do the other way. Okay, do the other one, same thing. And the other way. Okay, have your feet or hip distance apart. Bring your knees together, and we're going to roll our knees 5 times in one direction and the other way. Okay, and then have your hands on your hips. Have your hands on your hips. You can have your feet shoulder distance apart, and we're just going to rotate our hips. And let's go the other way. Okay, have your hands by your side here, and we're just going to slide the right hand down to our knee. My body's straight, so I'm not coming forward. I'm just flat. Come up and go to the other side. My hip does come out, but make sure your shoulders are back. We're going to do that 2 more times each side. And one more time. Okay, now we're going to work our shoulders. So let's do that YWTL stretch, and we hold, make sure your shoulders are down, and we're just pressing our hands back and bringing our shoulder blades together. And release. We do that 2 more times. And one more time. Okay, now we have goalpost arms or cactus arms. I like to spread my fingers, elbows are up, and again, we're going to press back. And release. Again, press back. And release, and one more time. Now we're going to have a T position in our arms. Press back. Release again. And one more time. And now put your elbows in your waist area and press back. Release. Again, press back. And release. And one more time. Have your hands come about 45 degrees from your hips. And again, press back. And release. Again, press back. And one more time. Okay, and let's roll your shoulders forward. And let's roll them back. Okay, let's take our pole and put our pole on our shoulders here. And let's twist right and left. Your hips are going forward. And we're going to do 2 more each side. And 1 more. Okay, and then we're just going to do some lifts. Lift the pole overhead. Okay, and then we're going to just have the pole come down the middle of the back. Put the other, so I'm holding it with my right hand. I'm putting my left hand on the bottom. Try to inch them to each other. A little stretch for the shoulder. And then you can take the other hand, put it on top, and then bring your right hand around and try to touch them. Okay, then let's take the stick in your elbow creases and we're going to roll the shoulders forward. And let's roll them back. Okay, let's drop the pole into our palms. Palms are facing forward. Elbows are in, palms are by our hips here. And we're going to roll it to just about our waist again. The elbows don't go out, they stay back and in. And we're going to work our triceps. And you might hear some cracking and popping. Let's do 2 more. Okay, and then let's take the pole in front. Have a bend in my elbow here, and I have my palms down, and then we're just going to work our wrist. Okay, and now we're going to go down to our shoulders or collarbones and up overhead. We do this 5 times. And 1 more. Then let's have our palms come up. And again with the wrist. And then we're just going to do some curls. Okay, put your palms down, open it up a little bit, and we're going to make it go to the side and the other side. And if you want, you can look side and other side, and 1 more time. It's a straight line. Okay, then we're going to go overhead and back, overhead and back, and 1 more time. And then let's make a circle. 3 times in one direction, and let's go 3 in the other. Okay, have your hands to the outer edges of the pole and lift it up overhead. A little back bend here, up and over. And 1 more time. Okay. And if you want, I can't do it with this pole. If you want to rotate your shoulders, need a little bit more space here, so you can roll it back, and you can do this 3 times. If this does not work for you, that's fine. Don't do it. Just go overhead. And one more time. Okay. And then let's take the pole out in front of us. Feet are hip distance apart. And we're going to come down to a flat back. You can bend your knees a little if you need to. Ears are in between your arms. And then hips go over to one side and your arms go to the other. The other side. Do that 2 more times each side. And one more time. Okay, and come up. And then I take the pole and we're going to go down our body. Forward fold, let your head be heavy. And then have the pole twist to the side. I'm going to do it one more time each side. Okay, and bend your knees and come up. Hold your pole with your left hand. Put the right hand on the side of it and then bend it out. And let's do the other side. Same thing. I'm holding the pole now with my right hand. I'm just going to bend out. Okay. I think we're done with the pole. You can put the pole down. And let's roll our shoulders forward and roll them back. Okay. Okay. All right, let's come down on our mat. And I'm gonna we're gonna do a tabletop pose, and we're gonna just work our spine a little bit, mobilize it. So I'm in a tabletop. My belly is pulled in. My shoulders are over my wrists. My fingers are spread. My hips are over my knees. Come forward a little bit. And then we're going to inhale, and we're going to drop our bellies and lift our head. And exhale, concave, round like a cat, chin goes to chest. And you can put a little bit of movement into this if you want. And again. And let's do 2 more times. And one more time. Okay. If you want to work your wrist a little bit, just have your fingers point to the side and just rock forward and back. And if you can turn your fingers so they're pointing your body, you can do the same thing. Okay. I'm going to bring my knees to the edges of the mat here, and I'm going to come sitting on my heels. My toes are together, and then I'm going to come forward. This is good for your lower back. And try to get your head, if you can, on the mat. If not, use a block or a blanket and rest your forehead. And if you want, you can kind of sway side to side. And for those of you who are, your lower back is hurting, if you had like a, one of those heavy heating pads, you could put it on your lower back just to put that, how I was talking about people coming around and kind of pressing that area down. you can do that if you'd like. And let's walk up, and then we're going to go to the right and walk out. Make sure your both your glutes are on your heels. Put your hand on top of the other one if you want to get a side stretch. Walk up, and we're going to go to the other side. Nose to knee. And come up. And then this time, try putting your knees together, because this is also can stretch out the lower back, and see if this feels any different for you. And then come up. I'm going to move this stuff off, and we're going to get a roller and do a little bit of rolling here. So grab your roller. And we're going to start with the shins. So just let's put our left shin. And you remember we walk our hands out, so we're kind of in a lunge position, so our right leg can lengthen. And go slow, 5 times. Okay. And now let's do the other one. Same thing. Walk out and roll. And one more. Okay. And then have the roller right by your knees. We're going to roll out our quads, come down on your forearms. Now just make sure you don't want to put pressure on the lower back. And so you really want to engage your core. Think about bringing your belly to your spine. And then we're going to roll from the middle to the top of our thigh. Keep your toes down, core engaged. And then go from the middle to right above the kneecap. And then find a tight spot. Bring your heel up, bring the other heel up. Do that 2 more times. Really kind of tries to release the muscles. And come back. And then again, you can either have your knees together if that feels good, because we're going to roll out our forearms and our wrists. So we're going to go into that child's pose a little bit. So you could try both the knees together, or you can make them come out and see what feels better on your lower back. So we're going to roll out, the hands are down, rolling out our forearms and our wrists. And let's come up. Palms up, I mean. And our palms face each other. And the palms go away from each other. Okay. Let's come forward. And let's take the right, we're going to roll out the inner thigh. So let's just take our knee over and we're going to roll it out. Okay, and release it. And now we're going to bring it to the other side. And we're going to do the same thing. Knee comes over, and we're going to roll it out. Okay. And put the roller over to the side for now. And then we're in a tabletop again. So my shoulders are above my wrists, my knees and are under my hips. And let's just take your right knee to your right wrist and lengthen the other leg behind you. And then I'm going to do the other side. So this time my left knee comes to my left wrist and I'm straightening my leg, the other leg behind me. Okay, and release. Um, let's take the big ball and we'll roll out our calf here. Now remember, you can put more pressure on it if you want, or you can just leave your foot over. If you don't have the big ball, you can use the roller. And then we're just going to point and flex our foot 5 times and roll the other way. Okay, and then we're going to roll out that calf up and down, side to side, go in circles. Okay, wrist. And then let's do the other side, same thing. And point and flex. And roll in one direction. And roll in the other. And then you can roll out, up and down, side to side, around. Okay, and then take the ball and we're going to do an oval. So we're going to roll out our the back of our thigh. So go in a circle 5 times in one direction and then go the other way. Okay, and roll your wrists. And let's do the other one, same thing. And the other way. Okay, and again, roll your wrist. And let's take the roller again. And we're going to sit on it and roll out our glutes. And we're also going to roll out our hips. So roll forward and back. Let's do 2 more. Okay, now let's roll out our lower back. So have your feet come forward and you're just gonna, I go almost to the middle of my glutes and then almost to my waist to roll out that lower back. Okay, now let's take the left foot over the right knee and we're gonna lean into that left hip. You can roll forward and back to see if there's a tight spot because we're going to rock out and kind of massage out that tight spot 5 times. That's 2, 3, 4, and one more time. And then when we get down here, we're going to go down one more time and then we're just going to roll out that hip and the piriformis area. And one more and come up. And now we're going to do the other side, same thing. So this time the right foot is going over the left knee and we're going to rock into that hip, find a tight spot, and that's what we're going to rock into. And we're going to do 2 more times. And now we're going to go down and again roll. Okay, and then come up. And then let's get on. So we're going to roll out this IT band because sometimes the IT band can affect the lower back and the hips definitely. So what we're going to do is I'm going to get on my left hip. And you can either stay up or you can kind of go down. And what we're going to do is just roll out that IT band. Okay. And now let's do the other side. So I'm going to get on this time my right hip. And again, you can stay up or you can go down. See what works best for you. And one more time. Okay. And then let's sit on the roller again. And this time we are going to roll out our lower back again. And like I said, I go usually all the way up, almost to my waist, into the middle of my glutes. Okay. Now we're going to put the roller in our shoulders or across our shoulder blades, okay? So, there we go. So we have it across our shoulder blades and intertwine your fingers and let your head be heavy. And so your elbows are out. You should feel a nice stretch across your chest and even across your shoulder blades here. So your head is trying to touch the floor behind you and breathe. Then we're going to take our heels. You can move them a little bit closer to your glutes if you want to, because you're going to lift your glutes. And then you're going to roll from the top of your shoulders all the way down your ribs, and the top of your head will probably touch the ground. And go slow. And let's do two more. Okay, and then drop your glutes and roll over. Okay, let's have your arms go out. Give yourself a big hug. And where I have that right hand, I'm going to put it over the roller here. And I'm going to reach the other arm straight out, and it's just going to stay there. And let's just rest right here. So we're kind of like rolling out right in our kind of the armpit area there, and our chest, upper chest. So I'm going to come in and just do a few rolls in. Okay, now I'm going to roll. If you can, roll all the way so your entire chest is on the roller. And then we're going to come out and we're going to have the arm go all the way to the right. And if you can't do that, just do the small rolls. And one more time. Okay. And now we'll do the other side, same thing. So this time, give yourself a big hug, and this time it's your left side that's going to go on the roller. So that goes on the roller. My arm is straight. And I'm going to put you can rest your head on your shoulder, or you can put your hand there or your fist. And I'm going to take some breaths right here. And then we're going to roll in. Do two more. And now we're going to roll all the way in. And remember, if you can't do that, you can go the other way. You do the small rolls. We're going to do this 3 times. And one more time. Okay. And now let's take our roller and we're going to do, oh no, let's go underneath our knees first and then we'll do our entire spine. So we're going to go back. I have the roller underneath my knees. My ankles are against the roller and the roller's against my glutes. And I like to roll my shoulders under so I can lift my glutes and put that roller right there in my lower back sacrum area. And I'm going to stretch. Toes go to the wall in front of me and hands go to the wall behind me. I'm going to bring my left knee into my armpit as I stretch my right leg. And you can bring your left arm out and look over it if you want. As you bring your knee over to the right, make sure your left shoulder stays on the ground. And come back and release. Other leg, so this time the right knee comes into the armpit. The left leg is lengthening. I'm going to grab the right knee with my left hand. I'm going to extend my right arm and I'm going to pull across. And again, make sure your shoulder stays down. And come back. Let's bring our knees into our chest, our feet up. You can pulse your feet a little bit towards your head. And point your feet and open. Do this 3 times and close, open and close, and one more time. Then we're going to bend our knees. So our shins are like tabletops, and we're going to drop one foot and then the other. And this is working our core, so engage your core. And 2 more each leg. Okay, and now we're going to do both together. And if doing 2 together, just do 1. It's too hard, do 1. And 1 more. Okay, and roll your knees side to side. And drop your feet and lengthen. And let's do another big stretch. Stretch out your abdominals. Toes are touching the wall in front of you. Arms are touching the wall behind you. Okay, put your feet down and shoulders under and lift your glutes and have the roller come out. And now let's do a full body on the roller. Whoa. Make sure you're on the roller from your glutes to your head and just relax into it. Take a couple of breaths right here. And then let's roll side to side. And let's do 2 more each side. Okay. And then let's have your palms, your arms out, T position, palms up, and then see if you can roll over onto your right side and bring your palms together. And then roll over to the other side and bring your palms together. We're going to do that 2 more times. And 1 more time. Okay. And then let's roll off the roller and put it over to the side. Gonna put a blanket under my head here. We're gonna stretch out a little bit. So I have my left foot over my right knee. I'm gonna bring my right knee into my chest. Feel a nice stretch in your left hip. Bring your foot down. Drop your legs over to the right. Your knee is going to the ceiling. You can look over your left arm if you'd like. And come back. Put your knees over each other and pull them in. Stretching both hips here. And release. Other side. So now we have the right knee over the left. The right foot over the left knee. My feet are flexed, pulling my knee in. Stretching the right hip. Release. Have the legs come over to the left this time. Foot on the floor, knee going to the ceiling. Right arm is out and I can look over. And release. Knees come over each other and pull in. And release. Have your feet come to the edges of the mat and just windshield wiper. And one more time each side. Okay, pull your knees into your chest, bring your forehead to your knees, and then roll out your lower back. Go 5 times in one direction and 5 times in the other. Okay. And then roll over to, oh wait, before coming up, let's take the ball, the big ball, and put it in our neck here. And let's just roll out our neck again. So we're just gonna have your chin is going up to the ceiling. Inhale, roll your head to the left or right. As you exhale, inhale, center, exhale, left or right. Inhale and exhale, and just go with your breath. I find when I do the big ball, I hear a lot of cracking and popping in my neck. And just go slow. Inhale and exhale. Okay, 2 more times each side. All right. And roll over to the side and come up. Okay. Let's just take our right arm, cross it over your chest, brace it with your left. And then think about taking your left eye over your shoulder. You should feel a stretch right down here. And release other side. Think about taking your right eye over your left shoulder. And release. Tap yourself on the back, pull your elbow back, and then lean to the left. Come up. Tap yourself on the back with your left arm, pull your elbow back, and then lean to the right. Have your arms come. And you're going to lift your elbows up and look up. And if you can, bring your arms down. If you need to put a block under your arms, that's perfectly okay. Come up. Other side. Lift your elbows up. Come down. And release. And then bring your fingers onto your shoulders, and your elbows are up, and you're going to bring them in and out 3 times. And you're going to roll them forward, and you're going to roll them back. And you can again roll your shoulders forward and roll them back. Okay, and then your head is sitting on your shoulders. It's in alignment. And let's make your chin come out like a turtle and back, out and back. One more time, out and back. Okay, now let it be neutral. Look over your right and left, right and left, and one more time. And then intertwine your fingers, put them behind your head, and let your chin come to your chest. Stretch out the back of the neck. And squeeze. Grab your neck and your shoulders, elbows are kind of together, and bring your chin up to the ceiling. Okay. And then let's do our wrist here. We're just going to pull them back. And again, pull them back, but fingers are facing down. And we have our palm, the back of our hand is facing forward. Just going to pull it in. Other side. And down. And forward. And grab your pull your like tiger tail or your whatever you have, a stick, and let's propeller and overhand twirl 5 times and underhand twirl. Do the other one and overhand twirl and underhand twirl. Pull the thing out, the stick out in front of you, and drop it. Drop it and try to catch it with the other hand. Okay. Bring your palms together, your forearms together, drop your wrist. Intertwine them and twirl. And then twirl the other way. Open and close. Close your eyes, rub your palms together. Put them over your eyes and massage 3 times in one direction, 3 in the other. Bring your palms to the temples of your head, holding your head. Open your eyes, and you're going to have your eyeballs go up and down without moving your head 5 times. And then let your eyeballs go side to side 5 times without moving your head. And then you're going to have them go up, down, side, down, up, down, side, down, again, up, side, down. And then the other way. So they're going in a circle. And one more time. Rub your palms together. Close your eyes and then massage. And go both directions. And shake out your hands. And that's what I have for everybody. Thank you all for coming. Hey, Susan, I hope we did enough to help your lower back.
Yeah, I feel better all everywhere.
Good.
What I really liked was when we had our arms, when we leaned forward,
Mm-hmm.
with our elbows twisted around each other.
Oh, okay.
That really
Good.
felt good, but maybe that's just because that was the end and I was getting loosened up. Anyway, thanks so much.
You're welcome. Okay, well, good seeing all of you. And
I'll be gone
Sunday.
for a week.
Oh, where are you going?
I'm going on this hiking
Oh, that
trip.
hiking thing. Oh God, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
and at Mount Hood, and they said that the average temperature now is 27 degrees above normal.
oh my God. Is that good?
No, not for me. If I like hot weather, I wouldn't live in Oregon.
There you go.
And you're not hiking up on snowfields or anything, are you?
No, it's all groomed trails. They take us, drop us off there. We pack our own lunch in the morning, so.
Well,
Yeah.
take care of yourself. And from a pharmacist perspective here with your lower back, I use they have a roll-on lidocaine you can put on your back, or they have a cream. I actually mix lidocaine cream with clofenac, which is Voltaren, and Voltaren is an anti-inflammatory. So I mix those together and I use that on my
Thank
back.
you. I'm going to be all better by Sunday when I start hiking.
Okay, good.
You're a compounding pharmacist, aren't you?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
am. Truthfully, I actually was a compounding pharmacist. I worked at a little pharmacy in Colorado, Weiss Pharmacy, and we made all the things that you couldn't get, pain meds, steroids, um, and we even did stuff for animals. So yeah, so I love mixing stuff together. Okay.
Yeah, like ice cream and what's your cake recipe?
Oh yeah, with self-rising flour.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a good one. You'll like this. Last night, when Erica, my daughter, used to live in Nashville, she went to school in Nashville, and then she lived there, and we would visit quite a bit. And we even thought about moving there, but then we figured we didn't know if she was going to stay there. But anyway, there's this mother and son who came up with this thing. It's called sober dough, and it's a mix. And all you do to make this bread is you put a can of beer in it. So you put the beer and then you mix this up. And so last night I made this sun-dried tomato and basil bread, but I happened to have some cans of non-alcoholic beer, and so I just made it with that. Oh my God, it came out so good. So if you ever, they do sell it on Amazon, so it's really
more
pretty good.
compounding.
Yeah, I know, I love
Like
it.
kind of compounding. Yeah.
Yeah. So, well, listen, you guys, you all take care and have a good rest of the week. And I'll see some of you on Sunday. And Susan, have a nice trip.
Thanks.
Take care, everybody.
Thank you so much.
Bye.